This time on Fortune Hunters.
Evil pull tabs.
Ah, cool. We're in Jewelryville.
It seems a shame to demolish something like this. Memorial penny. Ooh, clad dime.
All the way in the hole.
Got myself quite a hole here.
Take care of the hole. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to another Fortune Hunters. We've got a few nice hunts. We are going all over the place on this episode. Joe and Brian down in Florida are going to take us along on their hunts. Joe will be hunting along some train tracks and an old market in West Palm Beach, and then we'll head up to Ormond Beach and meet up with Brian. He will be hunting the beach. An old World War II site, spot that he found. I think it has something to do with a U-boat lookout. And I also went on a hunt. So thanks for watching. Stick around. All right, coming up on the park I'm about to hunt. You can see the arch off there in the distance, St. Louis downtown. Go. Building we just passed, that was an insane asylum many years ago. So I got something interesting here. Thought it was going to be junk. Well, it's kind of junk, but it's kind of junky. Looks like an old pocket knife. It says case. No. Yeah, case. Cool. So I've got a pretty interesting signal here. Sounds like silver. Could be. Sort of deepish. Probably going to be a quarter or a dime. But we will see. Going live. Still down there. Sort of promising. Memorial penny. I'm going to tell you something. If you get a signal that sounds like can slaw in a spot where there's no can slaw, it could be a ring. Now, I just opened this up because I was thinking this was going to be can slaw. And I see this little jewel sticking out, so I haven't popped it out yet. But, oh yeah, exactly what I thought. This little amethyst in there? All right, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Can you hear that? This is in the gold range, and I'm only, this is where the first one was. So I've got this signal here. So you're not going to believe this. Again, maybe you will, but I don't. I don't believe it. So literally, well, I don't know about literally, because that's probably not the right word, but I'm pretty excited, so bear with me here. But if you look right here, is where I just found that gold ring. If you look right here, I just got another signal. And remember what I was saying about can slaw. So it sounded like can slaw, but look at that. That, my friends, does say 10K. So that's 2 gold rings in a row. I think I made the right decision on my hunting spot. Look at that. 2 in a row. 2 gold rings in a row. That to me is a pinnacle day with a metal detector. Let's see if we got any more gold rings around here. We'll see. So I've got this signal here. It's quite a bit deeper than the others, though. Let's do some more gold rings. This one's deeper though, so I mean, if it's a trifecta of gold, I just don't know what to say. Pop up a nice big plug. Makes it a lot easier later to take care of the hole. I honestly, if this is another one, I will freak out. No. Okay. That would have been Twilight Zone-ish. Well, we just got a little piece of foil.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day today. This is Joe Levis, the fortune hunter here. I'm going to do a little interesting hunt today. Across the street over there is a park called Howard Park, and here is a canal. This canal was actually built early in the history of West Palm Beach, and it connected West Palm Beach to Lake Okeechobee and the internal farming regions of the state. So according to my research, this area here along the canal used to house a bunch of docks that were used. Howard Park used to sort of be like a receiving area for shipments coming from Lake Okeechobee. So my goal today is to search along the banks of this canal on this side of the this side and on the other side of the street, and also down over there. There's, can't see it now, I'll give you some video in a minute. There's some more area along the side of the canal that we're going to search. So the goal here is to see if we can find any evidence of these old docks, maybe some old coins, a relic, I don't know. We'll give it a shot. I'll give you some more video in a minute.
The Stub Canal turning basin represents an important link between West Palm Beach and the agricultural communities adjacent to Lake Okeechobee. In the late 19th century, Florida began draining the Everglades and the Lake Okeechobee basin to provide water transportation routes and to create farmland from swamps. When the Board of Drainage Commissioners authorized the construction of a canal network in 1905, a connection to West Palm Beach was not included. In 1911, local businessman George Curry, on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce, petitioned Governor Albert Waller Gilchrist for a canal from Lake Okeechobee to Lake Worth. Known as the West Palm Beach Canal, the 40-mile channel was authorized in 1913 and completed in 1917. By 1918, an extension or stub was constructed to bring the canal directly into the West Palm Beach business district. The city built shipping facilities in this turning basin. The stub canal served as a dependable route for passenger travel and for the shipment of produce from and provisions to the western agricultural communities until 1925, when improved railroad and highway connections provided other means of transportation.
Here's something that might be old. Some sort of copper container or cap. I'm not exactly sure, but see, it is made of copper, and they don't usually make new stuff out of copper anymore, so this looks like it might be a sign of something old. I've been finding a bunch of I found about $1 in quarters out here, and that's because people fish out here along the canal. And so here somebody is cotton thrown here by the railroad tracks. This Plecostomus. He's all dried up. He's sort of like a shell of his former self. So this looks old. This is some kind of bolt, and you can see it has a copper wire going through the top. So this could be a sign of something from back in the day. Part 1 of the old search for the Palm Beach Canal docks is complete. That's the area we searched there along the tracks. Part 2 is we're going to search along the other side of the canal over there, and hopefully we'll have more luck. Over there in Howard Park, by those old trees, I did find a 1901 bar recorder, so hopefully our luck will be better on the other side.
Brian, and I'm in Ormond by the Sea on the northeast coast of Florida, and today we're going to pound sand. Right here we have the oldest World War II era structure on the east coast of Florida, a U-boat tower that was used by the military to obviously look for German submarines.
5 days after the bombing of Pearl Harbor and the United States entrance into World War II, 15 local individuals, along with some new Smyrna Beach residents, took the qualifying exams for the Coast Guard Auxiliary. Members of the Coast Guard Auxiliary Flotilla 44, called Flotilla 1-3 during World War II, maintained the lookout tower in Ormond by the Sea around the clock as they searched the coast for German submarines.
So this being a public access area, as opposed to much of the rest of this, which is residential kind of private beach access, this is going to give us our best opportunity to find something cool. All right. It's a pretty tight signal I'm getting here. See what we got. Probably a coin. Statehood quarter that's been in here for quite some time. Might be an eagle. Hard to tell. Been a while though. Definitely glad. Well, let's see if we can find anything good. Alright. Got something right about here. I'm using the Garrett Pro pointer along with the Garrett C100 Mark II, or as Pete likes to call it. Fortune hunting Pete up in Jacksonville, the Sea Monster, because of the big 9x14 inch foil. Ah, cool! We're in Jewelryville. Check this thing out. Appears to be a copper cross that may have been clad at one time and plated in something. And it's got an abalone shell mounted in the middle. I found a shell in the metal detector today. That is neat. It's not precious, but it is jewelry. On the right track.
Get a lot of this around here. I usually find pyramid weights, but one thing's for sure, I will never have to buy fishing sinkers ever again. Probably a beer can. A little bit large and it's behind a log where people sit and bury such things. Or the nail on this log. Now let's give it a little more. There is metal inside the log. Right where that chainsaw mark is. So, that's not what we're looking for.
Got myself quite a hole here. It's not a pretty sound, but there's something in here, I believe. It's in the next spoonful. Can't do this with one arm with all this suction. There it is.
And we have a very old pair of pliers. Well, here's the roundup of today's hunt. As you can see, some clad, fishing tackle, nothing out of the ordinary, full patina. And this gorgeous little piece, a copper crucifix with a piece of abalone shell in it. Don't always find shells with the metal detector. So this thing's pretty cool. Very encrusted. Not precious, but better luck next time. Keep swinging.
So, part 2 of the West Palm Beach Canal hunt. Let's see where we're going to search. We've got a pretty major thoroughfare to our right, so we're going to try to avoid the road. But we're going to search along the banks of the canal. Not expecting anything great, but let's give it a shot. Found something. It's not old, but kind of jewelry or tagged to some sort of clothing item. It says Dirty English Juicy Couture for Men. Dale Earnhardt Jr. So getting ready to start part 3 of the West Palm Beach Stub Canal hunt. Part 2 did not go so great, but we're down on the other side now, and this is the Stub Canal. The street that's right over there on the other side of their businesses is called Dock Street. So if that's any indication, I would venture a guess that there were docks located up and down this strip here. We're not too far into it, and got a nice 85 signal. Check this out. It's a trade token. It says Alfar Creamery. You can't really see it too well. It says good for 1 quart of milk. Good for 1 quart of pasteurized milk from the Alfar Creamery. It's pretty neat. This was way down there. If you could see down there, that's my digger all the way in the hole. Alright, so that's a good 12 inches down from this. And it's copper. Not 100% sure what it is. It's got a number 2 on it. Consistently 90, 91, 92. Signal of the day so far, but it was just a clump of metal. So we're working our way down the canal bank, and we're here at the intersection of what is Market Street, and over there, I don't know if you can see that road sign, that's Dock Street. So this here is Market Street. So I'm searching on the ground over here near the end of the road, and what did I find? Well, here we are. There goes the tri-rail. We're at the very back end of the canal. If you look way down there, that little black dot is my car. That's where we started. So kind of at the end of the line here. It hasn't been great. It's gotten worse as we've gotten farther down. We'll just finish up a little bit of area we got left here, and we'll head back and recount what we got. Let's go over our finds from today's West Palm Beach Stub Canal hunt. We've got $2.60 in clad. We've got a couple of little, I don't know if you want to call them jewelries or not, little pendant tag things. Salt shaker lid. This is a handle, brass handle, some kind of furniture or something. We got this little bracket, copper bracket. It says Streamline on it. This interesting item we dug real deep. It's copper or brass. It's got a number 2 on it, and not quite sure what it is. Looks like a cap to something. It's really hard to say. You can see it's got that there. This was really deep. And got a wee penny, but the coolest thing we found today, also got a no cash value, is this little coin here. Looks like it's a token. This is for the Alfar Creamery, West Palm Beach. Phone number is 7175. And it's good for 1 quart of pasteurized milk. Apparently you could use these to buy milk from the milkman. The Alfar Creamery was opened in 1930, and it opened on Flamingo Drive, which is right near where we were searching today. And it delivered milk to West Palm Beach in the 1930s. On into the 40s as well. So I'd probably date this from the 30s or 40s. All right, it was a beautiful day today. It was a fun hunt, and see you next time.
I just got stopped by the cops a few minutes ago, but
he was a real nice guy. He just wanted to know what I was finding, and, you know, I showed him my gold rings, and he was pretty surprised. He said he's got an old 20-year-old White's Coin Master or something that he hasn't used in 20 years. So, yeah, it's kind of nice to get stopped but not harassed. So what he told me was that this building here is going to be demolished. So I'm going to take it upon myself to go up there and hunt a little bit. What I found here, sort of a surface find. It says HED 55K. So I honestly don't know what this is. It's probably nothing, but it's a knife. It's been sharpened. I don't know what that's all about. Got a stag. Got a stag on that side. So, knife. So I'm gonna call it quits here. I'm gonna mosey across this field here and see if I can find anything. Just gonna kind of go that way. Surface find. Be a quarter or a dime? Ooh, a clad dime. So I would say that today was one of my better hunts, and it's nice to be able to go out in the winter here in Missouri and there be, you know, the 65 degrees, maybe it was 70, I don't know, it's pretty close to that, but it's just a beautiful day. A couple gold rings, whole handful of clad, and a crap load of trash. I've dug so much can slaw and evil pull tabs. So evil pull tabs. Good day, though. So this is my trusty side pouch here. You know, I got my digging tools and stuff like that. This is my primary digger, the Hori knife. I'm not going to take it out right now because it's all full of mud. But check out all the trash I dug today. A lot of trash to get some gold rings. And there, if you can see in there, there's all my clad. Got a good amount of clad. Looks like $5 maybe. Yeah, this is that crazy knife. If you can kind of see the blade's been sharpened. It looks like a butter knife. Not made out of silver or anything interesting, but kind of interesting. It's got a stag at the bottom. You can kind of see that. If you kind of look at that, if anybody knows what this is, a company, or if it's some Masonic sacrificial knife or something like that, that'd be cool. And there's the goodies. We went all over the place, didn't we? It was a learning experience.
So I just want to thank you for watching. I do want to mention a couple of other YouTubers out there that are making awesome videos, and I want to share that with you. So one is Tweety Bird. Search for her on YouTube. She is in the UK, and she's just a fun gal. And Madison Maine. He's wacky. And I would also like to mention Treasure Fiend. He hasn't been making videos on YouTube for a while, but he has a whole backlog of really awesome videos to go check out. You could really spend days watching his videos. So they're pretty good. So thanks to Joe and Brian down in Florida for going on those cool hunts and documenting. And we will see you next time on Fortune Hunters. Got an undercover cop in front of me. It's always nice to see the boys in blue out there patrolling the streets.